This is Creating Grin. Join us as we sit down at this table, play some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition. We throw them dice, tell some sort of stories, try to create legacies. My name is Eric. I'll be your dungeon master for this chapter of our tale. With me as always, the bright spot of the show, the Crit Crew. On my right we have...
Oh, right. What are we doing so long?
Surprise!
How do we... I'm Ashley. I am playing Runa, the Tabaxi fighter. I don't know if I need to, dial my character more towards evil, but I'm really liking murdering people with bows and arrows.
My name is Ilias Idolin. My name is Ilias Idolin. My name is Katie, playing Ilias Idolin, an Ergenasi druid who can't talk and would really like to actually hit someone for once. More than just once in combat.
I'm Maria. I'm playing Rilda Farseeker, Drow Ranger, and almost broke my bow because I was so excited at how good Runa was murdering people.
Oh, I forgot about your little connection.
Really good at it. Really good at it.
And I'm Jason, playing Nox, a changeling rogue, and I am not very appreciative of taking this bow shot with firebolt or whatever the hell it was on the arrow, and I'm a little on edge right now. I'm about to break.
I'm Bryan. I play Delaeth Berevan, the Drow Paladin, and he's happy. He's continuing his path of redemption, has parlayed with the Timber Elves, and hopefully that'll grow. And, yeah.
Hi, I'm Eric, and I play Dungeon Master as stated before. Join us as we play Chapter 22, Timberwood Elves. Take 2. After attempting to get to the Mind Flayer, you, as a group, Team Sad, came across a combat situation between the Betrayer Drows and, air quotes, Timberwood Elves, in which you had a brief moment to try to figure out what you wanted to do. The team decided to reluctantly side and kind of intervene and help the Timberwood Elves with the success, as only one of the Betrayer party escaped into the caves. The others were taken down. Now we pick up after that combat as all bows and swords are drawn toward the party. What would you all like to do?
I'd like to point out I'm about 50 feet away from the rest of the party.
Yeah.
There's a guy down there with you too, kind of over the ledge.
Yeah,
right?
he's below me though, so I still have the high ground.
I am going to approach Nox, and we'll use Lay on Hands, giving Nox back. How many hit points are you down?
17.
I'll cure you all the way up.
Okay. There's going to be one dominant, seeming to be leader of this group of, I believe it was 6. It is a male, long blonde hair, and he is going to, in Sylvan, say something. The weapons that are pointed in various directions at the party are going to ease down, but not completely be put away. He is going to begin to approach who he feels is the leader up top. Does anybody want to claim that role? Because if that's the case, he's going to go to... Who was up top? The 3 of you. It was Rilda, it was Delaeth.
All 4 of
us.
Oh.
He's the party dad.
No.
He's the party mom.
Thank you, Mom!
I'll tell you what, roll a d20. We'll just determine this randomly for funsies. D20. Highest number is who approaches.
God damn it.
5.
4.
3.
14.
20.
Did you roll a natural 20? 19. Okay.
Yes!
He will approach you as he says, "You, warrior, leader of your tribe." That's what he says.
Just
no.
I mean, you did murder the most.
Confirming that he is in fact looking at me,
he does.
looking behind me,
yes.
no,
Yes, you, fuzzy one.
Oh.
With spots.
Yes.
War paint.
Well, I guess that is me. Yes. I still have my bow drawn because learning from my previous
You are
mistakes.
foreign to our lands.
All of you cat people look alike.
Why have you intervened?
fair.
Particular hatred towards that type of underground drow.
Then we share a common enemy. The enemy of my enemy that makes us friends.
Quick question. Earlier, a few days ago, there were some very rude elves that were not like the underground drow, but other underground, but then they also didn't seem quite like you.
My apologies. Yes, I know who you speak of.
Okay, good, because I don't.
This group of elves of the Timbers, is what he says, have been outcast from our group.
Well, I can see they're a little tidbit feral. Yep. Actually, very feral. Yeah.
Yes.
So,
We are in search of some sistren that have been taken by the ones you called Drow. That's what he'll say.
those are the underground ones that have like the red scarlet clothing. And I'm
Yes.
gonna like look around the party and be like, yeah, got that one right.
We
this time?
refer to them as Balsterdes. Mm-hmm. Inspiration, that's exactly what it is.
I already
Nice.
have inspiration.
Oh, so sad. So
Double
sad.
inspiration.
How about the other one fades away and then you get a new one?
Aw.
The
This one's a better expiration.
I was going to say the better expiration.
So you say some of your people. I'll speak up from like the shadows. You
Thank
say
you.
some of your people have been taken,
Yes,
like as part of the slaves. Do you suspect?
we assume so. Yes, we've been tracking them through the Underearth for quite some time.
Seems
Were
right.
there other, as you called us, fuzzy people?
I'm uncertain. We haven't got much information. It's only led us in this direction. We believe they are surface side at this point.
Where are your where's your next stop, so to speak, or where are you headed?
To the Devil's Throat is what he'll say. Or the Demon's Throat, not the Devil's Throat. The Demon's Throat.
I'm gonna look at the party like the what the throat of what?
Oh, wait, yes. Where is that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I know where it is. I just want to be sure you know where it is.
Isn't that
Points in the direction in which you
where
guys came from.
from?
That's the.
That's the Vanishing
Oh.
Falls.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
They refer to it, this being this group of elves,
Mm-hmm.
as the Demon's Throat. Not to be confused with the Devil's Throat from Seasons 1.
Oh, the demon's throat. Obviously,
Ah,
yes.
that's
The
what-
demon's throat. That's what threw me off.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I'll chime in and be like, we're actually attempting to also go visit that Vanishing Falls Demon's Throat and try to rescue some people we are allied with. Well, except for one. But we were going to go to the Cavern of the Mind Flayer. Also,
They all look very confused and are like,
so we can tree hop out and get more reinforcements. Do you want to come with us?
we do not go there. We avoid the creature of minds, is what I'll say. We've lost many.
well, we are many. If we
Yeah.
add your strength to our strength,
They will refuse. No. We must continue to try to find a way to the surface to help our sister.
have you been to the demon?
The demons.
Eye of the demon?
They have
recently?
The Demon's Throat?
Demon's throat recently?
It has been quite some time, but we use it to travel.
They have it surrounded with a camp.
They being, is what he refers or says.
The shadows.
Bastardes.
Bellstars.
Balstardes.
Balstardes.
Very good, very good. Now you're learning Sylvan.
Woo!
I was going to say, are they speaking in common or?
They are speaking in common.
Okay.
Yes, correct.
Giants and some dragons up there.
Yes. Giants. Multiple.
Question. Do you know of anywhere close by that has any large fauna?
It's like I predicted this. Be more descriptive, is what he says. How large? What is fauna? The language barrier is a little fuzzy for him.
Large plant life that is
Person size?
It's gonna be large or larger.
We do know
like 10 feet.
We do know a
and
location, correct, of Feywood trees. Is what he'll say. But a hulking creature has made its lair near this small grove. A Feywood creature travels and protects said grove, is what he'll say. We do not suggest traveling there, but we cannot stop you. It is, and he points in a direction towards the west.
Okay, compared to a mind flayer.
Your chances are better with the hulking creature, in my humble opinion.
And how far of a travel would that be?
Several turns of the glass to the west, is what I'll say.
So several hours.
Yep. And he can give you directions to hone you in and give you a better chance to find it, too. But he continues to stress danger.
We can go. The 11 of us can go and take on this creature, standing a better chance taking him out, and then we are able to transport to the top side of the demon's throat quicker and secretly to then ambush the individuals up there and rescue your friends.
Give me a persuasion check.
And it has not been 10 minutes since the end of the combat, has it?
No, you still have that.
Perfect.
Yep.
I'm going to use my inspiration to get advantage.
Come on, guys. Go with this.
All right. 17 plus 3 is 20 plus 5 for 25.
20 was the number. 25 exceeds it. A moment. And he's going to pull his people 25 feet kind of in a group and defer to them. Is there anything you guys wish to discuss at this point while they're having their powwow?
I know I've wandered up the ramp at this point, I assume.
We're going to trust these
I'm
guys.
going
You
to
think
go
are
collect
cool?
my arrows, and I'm going to also loot the bodies and hopefully find more fun arrows.
Yeah. You will find +1 arrows, and you will be able to collect about 15 off the bodies that are there. And you get half of the ones that you fired.
Well, I think they are strong warriors.
Yes.
We were questioning whether we wanted to just go and ambush or go to the capital reinforcements. They are the reinforcements that we would need.
For sure.
At this point, I believe.
I know.
And I'd be happy to help them.
I mean, they seem very reasonable.
They might also know a way out besides swimming back through that, too.
Well, so there's trees.
I just cleaned my fur
Well,
before this
that's-
battle. I would like to keep it clean.
It's gleaming, darling.
We don't necessarily
Thank
have to go fight a Feywood monster if they know another path through as well.
They said they're heading for the demon's throat.
Yeah.
So I think
And
they
to
were
my
gonna do
knowledge,
that.
there was no other unmanned or unguarded entrance. So they might be under the same assumption as I was previously 2 weeks ago when I thought it was unguarded.
Rhoda, I have a question. Your time down here, are you familiar with a large hulking Feywood creature? Have you come across anything like that?
Give me a nature check.
Oh boy.
And I'll give you advantage because you have done a lot of your travels down here. This is your terrain, territory.
Natural 20.
Okay.
24.
Yes, there are a lot of very large, scary creatures. I'm going to say with a natural 20, the description that was very vague, but you're kind of leading on something known as an Umber Hulk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
To the west, he said. I think that Umber Hulk that I've come across
Have I
from
come
a
across an
distance.
Umber Hulk?
Because I definitely know what that is.
Sounds like we can take it. I don't know what an Umber Hulk is, but
So I'm trying to think if Delanth would know.
I would say
Possible.
you can roll a
Probably.
nature check. If you score high enough, you
My
might know.
history. I've been in this area. Probably not. That's
Is it only this area?
it's a 12.
They're pretty much focused in the Underearth. 12?
Yeah.
You've heard
Tales of
tales,
large
but you
creatures
don't
like
know the
that.
details.
are they insectoid, mammalian?
The natural 20. I'll give it to
I don't know
Rilda.
how much to expose, because I was just Googling myself. To see.
I will... Oh boy.
Maybe I'll pull out my notebook.
They're like a very large, monstrous creature. Monstrosity, if you will. They are somewhat like a bipedal insectoid-looking creature. They have very large pincers, like can literally grab a medium-sized creature and like scissor it in half if they wanted to, like very large.
Are they heavily armored?
She would know that yes, they do have a natural armor
Like
that is hard
chitin.
to pierce or resistant to.
They seem to have like a chrysalis or a chitin's kind of type of thickness.
Those do make.
But I am able to track it pretty well. Like once we start to get closer, I should be able to hone in and maybe we can get the jump.
The
possibly.
only thing that bothers you is they are extremely elusive as far as hiding. Like you can track them, but they are very clever at hiding, and a lot of people, or a lot of groups would get surprised by them and have not returned from either hunting or dealing with them.
Thankfully, he's. And the reason I've been able to avoid him is because I have very specific training for this type of being. So I have a little bit of a, let's say, advantage on possibly, at least, maybe not being surprised, but maybe we could potentially sneak up, maybe, we'll see. But yeah, I should be able to give us a little bit of a advantage on at least finding out where he's been and everything. So that's kind of, I mean,
We
the
don't
odds
actually
are
have
more
to
of a...
fight him, though. We just need to get there to get to trees to get out, right?
Technically, yes.
How does your spell work, Elias?
How does magic work?
How
I mean, like, how...
Presented by Ilias.
Well, it takes an action.
We're gonna get pulled
What is
into
an
a
action?
giant fireball.
Wait.
Sounds on par with course.
Like, is this one of these we need to defend while you cast?
We need to defend from the casting.
No, that'll be fine. Increase magical link between a large or larger inanimate plant within range of another plant at any distance on the same plane of existence. I must have seen or touched the destination plant at least once. And then for the duration, any creature can step into the target plant and exit from the destination plant by using 5 feet of movement.
Also, how many can do it?
It does not say.
And what was the time on it?
One round.
Seconds. So it's
It is,
instantaneous,
yep,
right?
1 round.
It's a lot of people to try to shove it in one round. Obviously,
Yeah. This is dashing. 11 people, 60 feet of
You got
movement.
6 seconds to get 11 people through.
that's pushing it.
This.
I was curious about. Okay. After this little information grab and discussion, the leader, or the one that's representing the leader, comes and approaches. We've made a decision. 3 have volunteered to help. The rest of us are going to travel our course. So you have 3 of them that's going to go help you.
Okay.
Gonna go to the people, the group that's departing. I wish you luck in finding the prisoners. If you do see any of my kind there, please let them know Runa is currently close and in the, I'll give the name of the upside Drow city.
Which
Your
it is.
Tyrdal.
Very good.
Oh, we're gonna meet them up on the surface.
Yeah. The
And they can meet me near Tyrdal.
So, I'm going to say, as far as the miniature goes, you can set aside the green-haired female and the green-haired male, as they are siblings. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna have you. Who wants to roll a d4?
D4.
Actually, roll a d6.
Wait, I don't know where that one came from.
That's yours.
No, that's one of them.
Is it?
Yeah.
6.
Well, we got 7.
Well, that'll be the other volunteer. So put her with the volunteered group.
Okay. And one of those is not supposed to be there, but I don't know which one.
Sure.
Alright. So there's the
That's
3
purple
volunteers.
haired one
Yeah,
that
this
you're
is the
using.
purple-haired one we were fighting. Or that
That
shot.
took a shot.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, but this is one that was on the bridge. I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That
They
one
ne-
wasn't on the bridge because she didn't have any magic. I think.
One of those
Again.
was like way over here.
Regardless,
We're good. We have our 3 volunteers.
Yeah.
One of them steps from the shadow. I was hiding the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
This one's coming with us.
Right.
We are so good at diplomatic relations.
Charisma's my strong suit.
That's not my strong suit.
So-
I have a 0.
The one carrying the green flame torch
Mm-hmm.
will ignite a torch of green flame to help anybody who does not have the vision of darkness or dark vision. It
Darkness.
will provide light. She will say, "Follow me," and she will lead the course. There is a quick embrace and exchange of a kiss between her and the leader. She goes and leads in the western direction. They will all follow behind her. Your marching order will start behind her. So, how do you guys line up?
I'll be behind her.
I'm a third.
So it will.
I'm second.
Yeah, I'll be third.
Okay.
Well,
I'm behind the new person.
What do you
goes
mean?
The 3 of them, and then Rilda, and then
Okay.
Nox, I guess, and then do we want to do Runa, Ilias, and then me, and
Yeah.
I'll cast light on your light
Hair
hair stick.
Okay.
As we progress forward, I'm going to ask, can we get some names? What shall we call you?
1, 2, 3.
She is going to say Selvessa, being the one in lead, is my name. The next one in line is going to be, was it the male?
Yes.
He's going to say that he is Darius. And then the final one is going to be we'll say Malith with an I and an E.
No, I'm Rilda.
With an eye on me.
Yes. I don't know the reference.
He just said.
You just said.
Oh. I'm Rilda. These are my newfound friends. We've become pretty close over the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
It is nice to meet you all, is what she says. Forgive me if my words are strange. She's kind of like trying to... They can speak common, but they don't. They usually like to speak their native tongue.
No worries on that.
So, you guys are going to be led in the western direction as stated before for a total of 3 hours.
Okay.
You are going to approach very narrow opening, and she's going to say, "What you seek is beyond this point. We should be cautious and move in quietly.
Can
It's
I-
very dangerous."
The not fellowship will agree.
Can I try to track or get a sense for this Umber Hulk?
Sure. Give me a nature check.
Nature or
survival.
survival?
Survival, sorry.
Ooh, okay. Survival check, that's gonna be 24.
You have probably within the past, 15 to 20 minutes started that process. And you can definitely see this is probably legit. Like, the creature is probably in this point. What you do know is that the stress of being dangerous is for reals. You'll start seeing evidence of long dead, exposed or expired corpses along the way, bits of bone, things that have been cracked in half, to definitely know you're in the right direction. The other thing is, whoever is in your party, who's next, really, you're next, right? You're the leading your particular party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're going to be able to see in there and see there's this kind of like soft, gentle Feywood light or twinkle that's kind of pulsing and glowing inside there. Like, you won't see all the details, but there's some sort of light or energy or something like that is kind of casting a little bit of light and shadow inside there.
I'm gonna kind of turn around to Nox and just kind of point out, like, starting to see some signs, and also there's a glow. If you want to telephone that back.
And I will telephone it back to Runa.
It'll be completely different by the time it gets to delay it.
I say, what's flowing?
There's a waterfall. We're back at the waterfall.
Glowing. Glowing.
Just be on guard.
Are we gonna enter some weird timey-wimey location?
Yeah, it's the thing.
I don't know. How do you guys want to approach this? They're going to attempt to sneak in. Do you guys have something you want to inject before you are led into this?
I'm gonna summon an elemental. No.
So they want to kill you all. There's no like, hey, you didn't tell us this, or whatever.
Please don't kill us out.
We can let him do it.
Okay, then I need a group stealth because they're going in.
Group stuff.
I'm gonna cast guidance on delay.
That's a good idea.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, not too shabby.
All right, they are moving exceptionally well with the stealth.
It's a D6 extra, right? For guidance.
D4.
D4.
So sorry.
It's okay.
Numbers.
That's a 9 for Delayeth.
Oh no.
24.
18.
19.
13.
The only one who really failed was Delayeth. The group, other than that, you guys are going to
As
be...
expected.
Back.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be just fine sneaking in.
What are we doing, you guys?
So at this point, thanks to the power of the internet, we are going to take some time to step away for a second and set up a battle map, not battle map, depending on how rolls go.
Oh,
So
right.
stay tuned. And we're back. As you see, we now have the potential encounter map constructed, and the party is on the top. Somebody point to the party, or all of you point. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, see up there towards the corner of the television. So, you've all stealthed in up to this point. You can see what you see before you. There is a lot of dripping sounds of water cascading off rocks or falling from the ceiling. It is quiet. A gentle breeze will occasionally blow through from a random direction. The only thing that is like a beacon of light is literally the grove, as it seems coming from the ceiling. It's a large kind of tube or a cylinder of sparkly light, as there's like gentle like balls of sparkle that are kind of floating and falling to the ground. And the cavern itself will be dimly lit enough to be able to navigate and see, but dim light will be in effect for perception rolls, etc., etc. So, what's the plan?
I believe let's try and just stealth down.
So group stealth.
I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, thank God.
What was I gonna say?
10.
And everybody
Plus
has to be within 30 feet of Pass Wild's trait. Is there a limit?
Yeah.
Is everybody in 30 feet?
Yes.
Yep.
Perfect.
Because Rhoda
Each
is
creature
like,
you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has plus 10 bonus to dexterity and stealth.
I'm still gonna cast guidance on you.
okay.
I would.
$25.
38.
Okay.
Phew. 34.
20.
27.
Okay. They have 22 as a group. So everybody is very successful.
I'm
You
also
guys-
keeping my head on a swivel, watching for
Bow is out.
marks or not.
What I'm going to do now, so we don't tediously do this, is we'll use a marker to just identify the group and move them on the map. Was this magical effect? Perfect. That'll represent kind of the core of the group.
Let's go with something in the middle visible.
Oh, well, there you go. So that'll represent kind of where you guys will be able to move 15 feet from the lead position.
Alright. That's just
Stealthing is stealthing.
Yep.
So far, so good. Is that the continuation of what you're doing?
yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and make another group stealth. Listen in as we roll group stealth for 30 times.
It's 10 minutes, right? Castle Hot Trees.
That's an hour.
An hour?
An
Okay.
hour. Let me just make sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Yep, 1 hour. Might take us that long to traverse.
16.
It may have bought us some time. Nat 20 for a 41.
Okay.
Nice. 34 again.
34.
33.
And they have 25. So you can move that token 15 more feet as your party continues to travel unabated or
Good.
opposed by any type of crazy creature in which you have yet to see signs of.
Can I look to see where the nearest viable tree is? Or is it just Maple Grove?
What does the size of the tree need to be? Large.
Or larger.
Pretty much every tree you see is a potential viable tree. So the 3 in the front and the 1 is a huge Feywood tree.
Okay.
Okay, let's do another group if we're continuing to move.
This dice.
Your elves will be at a 22.
24.
39.
34 again.
Not 34.
25.
Okay, so the party can move an additional 15 feet. At this point, you've almost made it off the declining stone bridge or walkway. At this point, highest pass perception among the table, please.
16.
16.
16.
15.
The 3 of them.
Okay. Here's how this is going to work. 2 of the 16s are going to notice some sort of shadowy movement. You think you see some sort of humanoid creature, but within the grove. But as soon as you focus your eyes, there's nothing there. And then the other 16 is going to hear some sort of noise echoing or emanating from the circular portion of our map there, which is technically undercover, so it's like a cave. I just didn't put a lid on it because it's kind of
Okay.
I have a
waste
feeling,
of resources.
I have a feeling I might hear, since it might be that the big bad down there.
Sure. So Rhoda
Excellent.
notices that, and the other 2 notice something maybe inside the grove. You're not sure. Could be your eyes. Could be magic playing tricks on you. The 15
You were behind.
is going to hear something above you. Sounds as if something is moving around in the darkness. Shadows flying. Wings flapping, potentially. All of you will notice that the Timberwood Elves the 3 that have accompanied you are all going to stop and look around very cautiously. And they seem a little on edge, a little nervous. As they had stated before, we don't like to come here. We avoid this place. We respect nature.
I try and figure out what's flying around.
You can attempt to do so. It is in the dark It is not within the visual lighting of this cave because it goes up pretty high.
So I'm doing perception.
It would be. It
Disadvantage.
Yep. Selvessa is going to look and say, "What do you wish to do?"
17.
For a brief second, you see a very huge flying creature with these kind of unique-looking scales. But then as soon as you see it, it's gone.
Okay. It's not bats.
Okay. Let's just keep.
We need to get
Moving.
to the closest tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Group stealth.
20.
31.
21.
17.
21.
The elves have 17 as well. You may move 15 feet.
I got distracted by the dragon.
There is a huge
Shining, shining.
cause for pause as echoing through the cavern you hear.
Is it like a waking up yawn or like
No,
a we've seen you roar?
It's followed by wings flapping and then fading. So it sounds as if something's getting further away from where you are.
Okay, alright, accept.
That. Yeah, okay.
I guess keep going.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
Are
But
we
yeah,
gonna like just go down like straight down to get to there?
pretty
first?
much
Okay.
is my thought. We'll
So we're
make
gonna
it
be
to here,
climbing
and
at
then
this
boom,
point?
boom.
You will be athleticsing down or acrobating depending on how you decide to navigate it.
Alright, so stealth check first, and then.
Group stealth. Your elves have 26. They are moving quite well.
22.
31.
24.
That's alright, I can. 28.
34.
Okay, group moves 50 more feet. Okay. The leader is going to take pause and is going to look to Rilda and is going to say, "You should lead your group at this point because you know where you want to go."
Yes, we're gonna head towards the tree, and I think, I'm kind of whispering, I think that I think the best course is to try and stay hidden as long as we can.
So they're all going to step off the side to take held actions with their weapons quietly, and you are going to lead the group from here on out.
Okay.
They will follow, but they're going to fall in line a little bit, spacing out,
That works.
so that you will actually be going where you need to go instead of trying to whisper and get caught.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'll just keep leading us towards the shortest path across there.
Okay. Group stealth again. Pastoral trace is saving.
Ooh, girl.
The party.
Yes, it is.
18.
26.
Natural 20 for a 38.
23.
24.
Okay, they have 26. 50 more feet. The party moves. And remember, the order has changed. They're going to hold up there,
Mhm.
and then you guys are going to they're going to work into your group occasionally. You have approached a cliff's edge. You can clearly see it. At this point, everyone can hear some sort of noise or something emanating from the cave below, which, Brian, if you point just for our viewers. Perfect, yes. It has a ceiling on it. I just didn't put a ceiling on it so you can see it better. But you are now aware something is in there.
There's something in there.
Avoid the cave door
Mm-hmm.
opening.
Runa, again, your eyesight is drawn towards the grove as you see a silhouetted figure kind of peeking from behind a tree. And you try to squint to get a better look, and it's a blur. You don't see it.
Did it seem like a large?
It's a medium-sized.
Oh, a medium size.
Almost as something was playing a game with you, like a peekaboo. Just happened to catch it, but
That's
like I
not
said,
scary
every time
anyway.
you catch it and try to focus, it's just like a shadowy blur.
I'm definitely gonna inch up to Rilda and be like, I keep seeing a shadow in the trees. over the grove.
Oh.
But you said the Umber Hulk is a large creature? This
Yeah.
one only seems to be medium. I can't get any details though. As soon as I try to focus my eyes, it disappears.
Interesting. They're in the grove, you say?
Yes.
Let's see about getting down this cliff. How close to the tree? Oh, we need to be right up on the tree.
Yes.
So,
Literally walking into a tree.
and we're in, yeah, okay. I'll keep that in mind. Do you feel like we need to take action against this peekaboo person, Runa?
I mean, personally, I don't think anything that could be down here in the grove probably wouldn't attack us, but...
We'll definitely be drawing the attention of the Umber Hulk if we decide to take action on the shadow person. And they are very close to each other.
That's sneaking.
Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts.
We'll just see when we get there. Maybe there won't be any problems.
Yeah, that always we're great at that.
Sneak to the edge.
So I'm gonna get us, I think, to the very crest of that circle of the cliff, so we're like the closest possible.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So another group.
Oh,
Stealth Rooney.
Good
Okay.
news.
Okay. Things are getting close over here with your elves.
13.
It's getting close.
Nat 20, 41.
nice. But natural 1 for 19.
27. Wait. 37. No. 27. Final answer.
17, 8, 25.
Okay, we have one natural 1.
But we had a nat 20.
You did. So here's how this is going to play out in my brain. So,
I thought.
charging out of the cave
Oh, Jesus.
is going to be an Umber Hulk. It charges directly towards the grove, but stops right at what looks like the entry point and just kind of looms inside, as if it's searching or looking at something. You are still not spotted. It has not seen you, but you are definitely exposed, as you have moved right to the cliff, or the crest of the cliff. Yep.
You guys were gonna have to.
That's where Rildo currently is, as you all are kind of in a line behind, I'm assuming. Right?
Yep. This might be our cue.
It seems to kind of like, it has its like fist. It's almost like an ape or a gorilla kind of like into the ground. And it's like looking, but it seems very cautious as it's going to slowly turn and it's going to slowly kind of move its way to the entrance of the cavern. So put it right in the entrance. It'll be facing. And what Rilda you notice is that it kind of like very much like a primate or whatever. It's gonna like get down and kind of sit cross-legged, and it kind of like digs its fists, and it just stares intently as if it's looking. And you see its
In the
head.
grove?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Well, into the grove?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's looking at the grove, but at the
something
entrance of the...
has got its attention in the grove.
I think, Runa, it's after the shadow person that you've seen, and it seems like it's kind of got its sights set on that being.
Yeah. Some creature has fled through the gateway to the Fey realm.
Yup.
Should we... What do you think? Ilias. I ask Ilias. Should we attack this Umber Hulk?
Maybe we can keep sleeping. Unless you want to do a
I guess
surprise
we could
round and
sneak
attack
all
it.
the way around behind the grove, but pretty much that's our only other option. We have to go all the way up and then climb back down and go around back behind the big tree.
In the middle of this conversation, you're going to hear this kind of clicking as the pincers click, and then out of nowhere, it just rushes the opening of the grove. And when it does, it's going to hit almost like an imaginary wall. It's bounced back prone on its butt as there's this shimmering of magic that kind of just ripples around the grove. It picks itself up, it looks disgusted, and it goes back into the perching position.
Did you guys see that?
Those of you who are magic users can make an Arcana check.
I'll be right on it. Okay, this dice is vanished.
7.
7.
Oh, let me add my bonus. 1.
You guys have never seen anything like it. It's interesting for sure. I would say if you have the passive perception of 16, which I believe Ilias and Rilda has, the two of you will see some sort of like flashing glyph or mark on the inside of the trees. Like it creates a doorway, and when it hits, they pulse, and it just shoots that energy all the way around. They look like they've been burned or etched into the trees.
We just need the outside of the tree, right?
Yeah, but like, I don't know.
You know that all the trees are protected behind whatever that magical thing is. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to the group and be like, new plan. We're gonna have to deal with this Umber Hulk, but I think that will gain us favor with the person protecting these trees.
Possibly.
Because if not, we're not getting in there.
Also,
to my knowledge.
Ilias, I'm going to give you a history check as well.
And I'll kind of look towards the new additions and be like, do y'all know what's going on with
They
this?
have no clue because they avoid it.
13.
The symbols look vaguely familiar. You've seen them somewhere. You're not exactly sure where.
Okay.
Well, like, you know. We thought about
I speak deep speech, Elvish, and Undercommon.
Nope. Wouldn't
Okay. No. Okay, with that, I'm going to... I'm going to...
I'm not gonna bow. I'm starting to draw and be like, Rilda.
Yeah.
Let me hit it, Rilda.
That's what I'm gonna take a shot at the Umber Hulk.
That sound of leathery wings flapping comes back, and you hear just like this clatter of stone, as if talons are just like screeching or clamping on a stone, followed by loose rocks falling from above from somewhere. It seemed to be triggered or returned once that flash of energy happened. It made a little attention, drew a little attention, I guess is the proper words.
Ooh, what if we like throw a rock over and get the Umber Hulk's attention and get it to move and see if the big like winged beast will come down and eat it?
Love.
While we're like hiding back somewhere.
Where?
Or do
You guys are exposed.
you want to try your orb first and
60 feet.
Someone throw a rock
he's
at
within
the,
60 feet.
someone throw a rock at the grove and see if it
Can we go hide under the bridge?
if the energy field lets the rock through or not.
I can try it.
That's up to you.
If I miss, then I have to go get it.
Yeah, I mean, it's my thought is we can try and trap and prevent the Umber Hulk from being able to do anything, and we only have to fight the winged creature if it comes after us. Or
Yeah.
we do a surprise and then we're battling two different creatures on two different fronts.
Unless the winged creature is protection for the grove, and that's why it was alerted to come back, because the spell was whatever set off.
Good point.
That's why I like the idea of, will it hurt the Umber Hulk? Can we start a riot?
Let's start running. Sorry.
Well, so you're thinking throw a rock somewhere and get the Umber Hulk kind of out more from his cave?
Yeah, see if we can like expose him, and then if we can maybe entice the winged creature to take action to protect the grove. I don't know, but that's only on the theory if he's here to protect the grove.
And not also just eat what's ever in the grove.
Yeah.
But he could also eat the Umber Hulk. I'm gonna take a look up to where I hear the noise and
Give me a perception disadvantage. While she's doing that, what is the rest of the group going to do?
I think I'm like kind of slowly backing us away from the edge of the cliff now, like maybe getting us some space away
it's
from
only an 11.
the murderous creatures.
You have a rough idea where it is, but you don't really see anything.
far up is the cliff?
40 feet.
Is it on this cliff here?
No, I
Or
meant us
approximately?
from the.
Oh.
the
You're
east.
40 feet to the bottom.
Okay.
Okay.
20 feet down to the next ledge, and then 20 feet off that ledge. So 40 feet up. You can see that large creature is at least 20 plus feet tall. The Umberhawk.
I don't love that.
I can try and restrain it.
Let's go for it.
Okay. I'm gonna use this wonderful iron bands of Bolaro that I've been carrying around since
Episode 1.
one.
As you pull them out slowly and cautiously, that begins to move above you somewhere, and then seems like it flies away somewhere. The creature, being the Umberhawk, is going to slowly back into the cave 10 feet.
So at this point, is it out of our view because there's a...
Yeah, correct.
No.
Throw a rock?
Did the so okay. I'm out of ideas, you guys.
I say we keep going.
Acrobat down to the next level.
Mm-hmm.
Hold this out as much as I can, unless I need to use both my hands.
Alright, so...
To climb, you need both your hands.
Well, yeah. Until we get to the front.
I'm assuming we're going down.
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds like it.
What's the plan of going down? Who's really going to go first? Is there some sort of buddy system? Are you guys going to devise anything, or we're just?
I have climbing stuff. I have rope and python.
We probably don't have enough time to set all that.
Nah.
And don't want to hammer it into the wall.
Okay, so acrobatics or athletics, Rilda's choice. Who's next in line?
Yeah, I'm going acrobatics.
Okay, so Rilda, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do we all have to use the same thing?
No, you can choose.
Okay, just making sure.
So Rilda, what do you have?
19.
And you're using.
Acrobatics.
You'll get down, but it's pretty tricky.
I'm just like
There's not a lot of ledges and things to kind of parkour off of. So it's.
parkour.
15.
What are you using?
Acrobatics.
Okay. You are going to lose your footing going down because 15 didn't quite hit it. So you're going to be falling down in a free fall to Rilda. Rilda, I'm going to give you a strength saving throw to attempt to kind of catch him quietly.
Change into something tiny. Oh, no. Strength check.
I like that.
Strength
changes something.
save. Strength save.
Strength save,
Yep.
okay. 6.
Yeah, no,
Crush.
there's a huge clatter of oofs, offs, armor, stone, a lot of noise. The creature is going to come charging out of like 5 feet out. Yep, about like right there. It's looking around. The two of you are prone. I'd like a stealth check from everybody except for Rilda and Nox, because you guys are prone.
Mhm.
Also, keep in mind, you are now 20 feet below,
Oh, jeez.
so it's only a 30-foot bubble for the...
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Some of the people-
some of you are...
concentration.
Who's next in line after Nox?
We're gonna.
I'm at the end.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
it's
it's concentration?
It is.
Yes, you need to make a Constitution save,
Constitution save.
because this may go away quick.
Okay, 21.
Oh, you're still concentrating. Okay, so
We're still hiding, guys. Well, they are.
so you got like, what, 15 feet or 3 squares back is about all you got in that bubble-ish? So go ahead and put your tokens and miniatures where the party is. So Nox and Rilda, you're down prone right below, and then fill out the marching order, and then space the elves in between you guys because they would have
Don't get there.
fallen in
Little
line.
markers.
The what? Oh, yeah.
Little markers.
If the markers won't fit on there at this point, you don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, we know who's who.
We kind of have an idea who's who. If we get into it, we'll throw them
We're
on there.
gonna then me and
Okay. So the first 3 squares, you're all covered. It looks like the elves are kind of not covered.
Okay.
It looks like.
Yeah.
Which is good because they rolled pretty good.
20 for me.
Okay.
17.
Yep. And that's adding, right? You get to plus.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're both.
I have 31
Okay. All right.
for my stout.
Then the creature does not notice you. It does not notice Rilda or Nox because you guys are prone. It does begin to look around a little bit, a little confused, as it draws its attention back to the grove and just kind of plops down, looking.
I'm gonna look at Nox and be like, did we just make that work somehow?
Okay.
Try it.
Crawling?
If you two are going to pick yourself up and move, are you going to crawl?
I'm gonna stand personally.
It'll be.
If I can get out from under Nox.
You guys go ahead and make a stealth checks.
Okay.
And you will get to use Pass Without a Trace because it's still active. Thanks to our concentration.
Ooh.
22.
39.
Okay, so you guys can pick yourselves up and move. Like,
5 feet, maybe. Yeah.
a square or two.
Let's just move a square.
And I'm against the cliff like that. Like
Yeah.
you know,
Okay,
all those
absolutely.
guys.
So you press yourselves against the cliff. You can get a clear view of this creature. It seems very intent and focused on the grove from where it's at, and it's gonna just wait, anticipating. It's looking at whatever is inside there that maybe is antagonizing or playing with it, teasing it, don't know. But it's very angry and pissed off for sure.
Do it.
I
Do
will
it
have
now?
my bow out and have it drawn,
Is it?
pointing at the Umber Hull
Okay.
to like cover everyone else as they're climbing down.
Okay.
Is it far enough out? I can
You can see it.
Yeah, it's out now.
throw shit at it.
We drew it out.
It's out.
That's part of our
We
plan.
did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just saying, if I throw it now, we're gonna get spotted. Most likely. Hope everyone else is still hiding. I'm gonna throw the iron band, I guess.
Here comes the ones.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
It traps the tree in the iron bands. I'm just kidding.
All the trees are burned down somehow.
This is a ranged attack roll.
That's correct.
I'm going to bless. I'm going to cast bless, and I will bless both of you. And let's see. Yeah, I can still see Rilda and Nox. I'll do it at second level and bless all my party members again.
All my party members. Okay. Attack bonus equal to your dex plus your proficiency. No Jesus. Turn left. Okay. No, 6. 17.
Is that your final answer?
Yes. I believe.
Okay.
Do you have inspiration?
Oh, I do.
Did you add bless too?
I did have less. I fucking think I'm gonna use inspiration.
You have backlog inspiration too.
Oh. I wish that weren't. I can't math.
Pause for a minute. while
Pause
we
for
math.
math. 21.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's good, because that one hits, the other one didn't.
Nice.
So, well spent inspiration point, you loft this iron ball directly towards the creature, and much like a Pokeball, just all these, like, I think it's like all these, like, bands of iron kind of lash out and begin just twisting and contorting and trying to capture it. And it fights, and you see it struggle, and as it struggles, it just gets pinned and pulled into this massive ball of iron as it's kind of like balled up, rolling around a little bit.
This Pokeball is great.
Pokeball.
So the target is restrained until I take a bonus action to speak the command word again to release it.
What's the command word?
Yeet. Can I have 2 command words and be yoink for the other one?
Sure, why
Nice.
not? I like it.
A creature, including the one restrained, can use an action to make a DC 20 strength check to break the iron bands.
Oh boy.
So the creature has an attempt to break it.
Yes.
20 or higher.
On a success, the item is destroyed and the creature is freed. If the check fails, any further attempts made by that creature automatically fail until 24 hours have elapsed.
So if it fails it's screwed.
Yeah.
Did I read that right?
24
Yeah.
hours.
24 hours.
Okay. Well, you guys got some time. I'm not going to roll it just yet. What are you doing?
This is our chance.
Yeah, this is our chance.
Everyone,
Yeah.
down the play.
Yep, let's go. I'm going to jump. I'm going to go ahead and take the front and jump down the second 20 feet, I guess.
I'm gonna stay at the top till everyone's down, and I'm gonna be on a swivel between the Grove and the Umber Hulk, and the Grove and the Umber Hulk.
Okay, so anybody going down with athletics, acrobatics, go ahead.
We're still blessed, right?
Acrobatics.
Still hashtag
Yes, you
blessed.
guys are.
Oh, we're blessed. Hashtag blessed.
That's only on attacks and saving throws, though, not on
Skill checks.
skill checks.
Okay, never mind.
It's fine.
17 athletics to make it down.
17 will get you down.
23 athletics.
Okay, that's good.
I have a 19 to get from the second ledge.
Also down.
Yep. 19 will get you down.
Are the 3 elves down?
They are up top until all this is happening, and then they are going to make their way down. And they are going to easily maneuver themselves down. They're going to use acrobatics as well.
28 to get down.
Yep.
I'm going to expeditiously head towards the grove.
Yep.
Towards the opening.
You will hear
I'm not
kind of
touching
a
anything.
tinny, echoey, like this monstrous growl as it's trapped inside of the giant iron ball.
My first up close look at this, I'm going to kind of glance behind me at Ilias, like, damn, okay, I see you. Keeping that in your back pocket.
No, it's on a little belt on
Oh.
his waist.
Ah, I
you know.
see, yeah.
Since episode 1.
Yeah.
Literally just not used it.
The professor gave him Pokeballs and he hasn't used me yet.
I only rolled a 10 athletics to get down the second.
You'll take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you tumble down.
Ooh, did I take any damage?
From falling?
Yeah.
I think you got 15.
You had a soft,
you,
cushy
You
Matilda
had,
to land
yes,
on.
you guys
I'm
just...
huge.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Big mattress.
She broke the fall.
My neck
The
broke
big
my
thing
fall.
was you
Just made-
alerted the monster and
Yeah.
everything else, yeah.
Is Ilias
Throw a
prone?
rock, throw a knock.
Ilias would be
same
prone.
thing.
Okay. So you were prone on the ground.
Fuck!
Very bottom.
You're so pumped about your iron balls.
Say yoink.
I'm gonna go down
Don't
the
say yeah, don't
second.
accidentally say yoink.
Okay.
That's a 23 to
Yep.
make it down the second.
And the group of elves will easily kind of prance down as well.
Alright.
Prance.
Very
I'm not
nimble,
seeing
very
those.
acrobatically.
That way.
Brian's like, get the fuck out of my way.
Well, it's just trying to get
Fit
fit everybody down.
Yeah, got it.
Alright, Runa.
Non-natural 20 for my first
That'll move you down to
descent
the next.
down.
I
Yep.
think you have a climb speed, don't you?
I do. Well, I do 30 feet, so I don't know if I can hit all of it in one go.
I'll say for this one, I'll let you do it
Okay.
because it's pretty
You're a
close.
cat.
Meow.
So it's like pounce and pounce, like to the edge and then hop off, like a cat on a box. I've seen that.
Mm.
Alright.
Do you do the break back thing
Okay.
where they get their balance?
You see a little.
What are we all?
Twist
What are we
of
doing?
I'm gonna reach down and grab Ilias. You know that strong arm grab, yeah, come on, brother.
Alright.
What was the check needed to what kind of check was it to break the?
20.
DC 20 strength.
Okay.
My bow is back out, or
I'm gonna approach the opening of the grove, but try to not get too close. I don't want to touch whatever field that was.
Okay. So behind the tree in the center, you'll see this kind of leafy, beautiful-looking female kind of peek out from behind. And she just kind of playfully looks at you with her expressions in her eyes, and then she just kind of ducks behind the tree a little bit.
Can we come in? We've secured your beast for you.
You're not welcome. That's what you'll hear kind of echoing.
We only want to look at one of your trees.
I will move move up towards Rilda. Can I tell if this person's druid?
It's a nature-based fae creature.
Are you feeling brotherly vibes from the druid?
Kinship vibes. Like, we don't want to harm any of the trees. We just need to get out of here.
The creature will step all the way to the door. And it's a very kind of seductive, playful saunter. Right where there's this kind of barrier, this invisible barrier. And she's going to say, "You carry the staff of someone I know." That's what you'll hear.
She gave it to us, I swear.
Yes, she gave it to me.
Persuasion with advantage.
I mean, she did give it to me.
I know. That's why I'm giving you advantage.
Oh, Jesus. Does this count as hashtag plus?
No.
It's a skill check, no.
9.
I'm gonna throw in the druid's name.
Which is?
What is her name? Marissa something.
Hashtag notes.
So wait, you're gonna let me check.
Organization. I don't know this person.
Yeah, I know.
I personally know, and I know the name. I just looked it up, but
Celestina.
I was gonna say,
Very
it was
good.
Clarissa, wasn't it?
It was
Maybe
Celestina.
at one point. Okay, that's going to give you a little bit of a boost once the name is... Because at first, that first persuasion, she was starting to turn away, and as she kind of gets her back towards you, or turns her back towards you, you say the name Celestina, her head will turn over her left shoulder, and then she turns face bow. Go on. She gave this to you, is what you're going to hear.
Yes, she gave it to us. We are trying
To get rid of the dark magic that's
restore
poisoning
the forest
the forest.
from the poison that it's been getting.
We're on a very important mission.
You're free to enter the grove if you can open the lock, is what she's going to say. And she's going to start slowly walking behind the tree.
How do we unlock it?
Insight. You guys can make an insight check on her. It's not to answer how you can unlock it.
Nat 20.
Okay.
26.
11.
Alright, she seems to be prisoner here.
6.
She's bound. She's bound to this area. Maybe as a protector, maybe for whatever reason. She doesn't have control of said
Where the hell's
arcane
the
lock.
lock?
Can I take a closer look at the glyphs now that we're closer and see
can.
if I can actually recognize them?
Sure. I'm not giving you advantage. You can make a
I'm gonna ask her, I was like, did
Yeah, Arcana.
Celestina bind you to this grove?
At this point, you no longer see her, as if she just vanished into the woods, but you will hear her voice echo. What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Did Celestina bind you to this grove? I get the sense that you cannot leave.
You are correct.
So do you not like her then? Antagonistic towards her? Uncaring, really? It's a nice grove. Good place to stay.
She is not foe. That's all you're going to hear.
Cool. At least she won't cheat us. And
What's
attack us.
your arcana?
24.
Yeah, these are definitely Celestina's markings. It's definitely an arcane lock.
Maybe your
It's
staff
been
can
carved
help.
in here.
Yeah, but then on my move,
This is what you were supposed to do.
There is a large rumble from behind as you begin to see this creature kind of stretching out of the iron bands, because I already rolled for it. And it's beginning to get out, and it starts to tear free, and it's stuck back into the wall as it failed its check to get out. So it's locked up for
Nice.
24 hours. Correct?
yes.
There you go. Almost, but not good enough.
Can I just kind of
Shit your pants? Sure.
No.
Bonus action, shit my pants.
Touch the staff against one of the glyphs and see if it reacts.
Well, the glyphs are on
The inside of it.
inside the
Inside.
barrier.
Can I touch it against the barrier?
You can. Just double check my parameters.
I don't have that spell here.
Bryan, arcane lock. Look it up real quick.
Uh,
I'm pretty sure it's just locked. So there's like a reaction. There's no damage dealt. I'm pretty sure, but you could definitely see like when you touch the staff, there's a ripple.
That's not even a knock thing to unlock locks.
nope. That was,
Yeah, that was the other one.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, the one who had knock.
Alright, arcane lock. You touch a closed door, window, gate, chest, or other entryway. It becomes locked for the duration. You and the creatures you designate when you cast a spell can open the object normally. You can also create a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell for 1 minute. Otherwise, it is impassable until broken, or the spell is dispelled or suppressed. Casting knock suppresses the arcane lock for 10 minutes.
Very good.
Did
Dig deep.
I'm
she
trying.
give us a word?
I'm looking. I don't know.
Give
But
you
I'm
a
writing
word?
it down. That's the name.
I'm definitely
Literally
convinced that
everything
the
else.
Umber Hulk is pretty surely restrained. I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna knock on it, because that's what I saw.
Doom,
You know.
doom, doom, doom. It rolls around a little
I
Careful!
was going to say, just because it's restrained, it can still attack.
Oh, not hit. I'm talking about the ward.
Oh.
Yeah.
Be careful.
Oh, you're knocking on the.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's a
Because I saw
fluctuation.
him, he would knock on doors and they would unlock, so I'm going for it.
I gotcha.
You know.
So there's a like a ripple effect that follows each knock.
Well, I tried the knocking trick. Didn't really work.
That's
Is your hand okay?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't feel burned or singed or anything,
That's
so
good.
felt like I was just, knocking on a normal door.
Knock, knock, knocking on normal doors.
What did you say?
I said knock, knock, knocking on normal doors.
It'll fades. It's a play on words for a song.
Yeah.
Okay.
It'll fade. Literally, that will be the passphrase I had.
Good job.
So it opens up.
That is exactly what I just tried.
Yep.
Really,
worked.
just
That's
amazing.
it. I'm serious. I literally.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna realize what I did, and I'm just gonna assume like I'm the most godly
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
Runa's looking at you like you are a god because
Well, he's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't want to say anything. Like I don't want it to be really obvious. I'm just gonna walk right in front of everybody.
I'm like,
Like,
hey, old lady, are you coming with us?
So you walk in, you step foot on there, and when you do, you hear this nasty kind of twisting, breaking, snapping sound as that center tree now becomes something different.
Yeah, I figured.
now we're trapped inside this orb with the
Trade it out with that.
Trent.
Yep. As you hear, and you'll see the dryad kind of prance over and fade away into another.
quick, lock it again.
It's not how that works.
I don't know how.
We need the inside.
That's fine. Just place that miniature there. That's going to be an initiative.
So what was the thing? Was it just like any sung phrase with a pun?
There was a song. I don't want to say it and get in trouble
Okay.
or whatever, but there was, yes, it was very close to that. Close enough that it.
You can say the name of the song.
Oh, well, I'm not going to risk it because I'm somehow it's good.
Normal doors.
Yeah. Instead of on heaven's door, it's a normal door.
You got it. You got it. Okay.
Tricky little Celestina.
I've never even met the lady. I was entertaining myself.
Alright, we should have our encounter. I
Mhm.
need a double check my things.
So how long did we decide it takes to cast that little spell?
The tree spell?
Mm-hmm.
Is it instant?
One action.
Okay.
And then it's last one round.
So,
So I'm just doing that.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with Ilias. What do you got?
10.
Runa?
21.
Not 121. 20. I'm gonna roll for them real quick. Wow. They have a natural 20.
That's good.
Rilda.
18.
Awesome. Delaeth.
11.
And Nox.
22.
Okay. So, with that all being said, we have the Timberwood Elf allies have a nat 20, 23. They are first. Nox with the 22 is second. Runa with a 21 is third. The Treant, now come to life or awakened, is a 20. The Dryad creature is also a 20. They go on the same initiative count. Rilda has an 18. Delaeth has an 11. And then bringing up the rear is Ilias. So, with that all out of the way, I think this is a great time to end this chapter of our tale. I have a thing to read. Let me find it on my paper.
Not about by.
It's not about yet.
My brain is paused.
Iverson.
Okay, let me find it. I know I got it.
Killer.
Killer.
Okay.
Or the second thing.
My best acting voice. We have reached the end of this chapter of our tale. If you all like what you've experienced, please subscribe to our channel on all seriousness on YouTube. Never miss a new episode of Creed and Grin. Can't watch? That's sad. But the newest episodes are always released on Fridays, and you can always find out what happens next if you can't wait by checking us out on the podcast from your podcast provider. So with that, until next time.
Bye. Stay sad.
All right.